Hello, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, and in this episode, I'll be completing as many of the 4 remaining quests as possible, which will be, hopefully, the Type GO one, of Dish Best Served Cold, and When Night Falls, with the Knight Errant, in the Eerie. And once I've done those 2 quests, I'll be making the final preparations towards the Fortress of Fear. And then I'll be going to the Wheel of Harma to see if there's any of the Wheel of Harma battles I can do. And then to finish off, I'll be attempting Rich's Rock Hard Roulette challenge, which is going to be annoying. We'll just have to try and get the jackpot in the roulette table, which could take hours, and I'm probably going to have to do it off stream some point in the post game. But before I do end it, I will have a laugh for a few minutes, trying to do a few attempts and getting the jackpot on that. Without further ado, let's get it. So go on a horse, of course. Find any killing machines. Try getting Type GO. How hard can that be, eh? I know how I need to get the buff on this one. I'm riding with Phantom. It should be relatively easy. I mean, I've got 10p, maybe a level up will do it. But just the way it is. So I could get a few level ups if it takes too long. Again, RNG. A lot of what's going to be happening today is going to be RNG. Even the Rise pet up for going to be RNG, I'll do that. But once I get Sylvando and or Henry, if Phantom isn't up or one of them isn't up, I'll swap out the other 2. Do it that way. There should be killing machines over here. Maybe there are. Oh shit. I didn't mean to face this. Get it over done with. Get some killing machines. Get the rare variant. Then move on. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to this because it's just going to be so RNG based instead. Anyway, hello, good chance. How are you? That's good. Yeah, I thought they were going to be killing machines over this area, but clearly they were only down at the bottom and then that bit. There's no point coming to this end. Is it literally just to defeat a Type GO? Is that it? Oh, near the frozen fjord. I want to actually come down there yet. Do you want me to get the ones around the fjord? I'm good. I just don't know what to expect with these battles. This is just going to get annoying very quickly. Anyway, let's try it out. Just going to literally be spamming give or something until I get it done. I mean, there's so much RNG. So RNG for Type GO, RNG for getting the 3 swordsmen pepped up when it comes to the Knight Errant. The Wheel of Harma could end up being RNG at this level. I don't remember what level recommend you doing it on. And then RNG with the roulette wheel. I ain't getting the roulette, but I'm only going to do it probably half an hour later. Not. And it all depends on how long this takes as well. I ain't streaming for too long. If these things take the piss, then you know. I mean, that just slows it down completely. Getting a type GO here. Defeating a knight errant in the Eerie with an Arise Spectral power, which is just Hendrik Phantom and Sylvando kept up at the same time. The roulette wheel one, and then the buff side quest, which I can't do because I have not been building on the Great Force builder. So I'll do that post game. I'll find a time to just get that. I mean, I've done a bit. I've done 3 of the 4 adjacent panels towards his Umbrella Blade. I did it to get the strength up. Hey hey. Is there really no enemies around here? No? Anyway. So, I mean, I'm hoping to at least get 2 side quests done. You know, the roulette wheel one I was never expected to do for a post game anyway. And then buff I weren't sure. But of course there's just certain circumstances. I mean, if this takes the piss in itself, I won't even attempt. I'll go to about 9 o'clock. Which is extra kind of filler, I guess, before I get to tomorrow. And I'll begin the end. And then off stream by tomorrow I want to try and get Leviathan, which is the rare variant for Snowgo, which we never saw. Victory is ours. There's a few enemies like that, but I mean, once I get the Leviathan, that'll be all of the active monsters got outside of the fortress. Other than the Type GO, which I'm not getting either. He wants to be an absolute dickbag. Keep on knocking these over to get the tally up the amount I knock over. Right, so I can cycle these 2 with the ones over there, and they should all constantly refresh. As long as Phantom goes first. By the time I switch cycle back over there, Phantom will run out of MP, which, of course, bonfire time. How hard can it give me a red robot? I mean, I remember exactly what it looks like. This is just a red one. I believe it's eyes less pink and more raw red as well. And that glitch it is. You learn rarefied enemies off face for Act 1 Act 2. Between 10 to 15. Victory is ours. You know, some of them, most of them haven't even taken that long. Just the Platinum Poppet took the piss. Which actually, that genuinely annoyed me. Because it took the piss to get. Leviathan is going to be the worst one, just because, unlike all of these, you know, obviously for Type GO I can just go after the killing machines, I don't have to do battle with any of the other enemies. Why? Thank you. But because you only get them in the sea, you have to kind of control what battles you get only by area, so I'm not guaranteed to get a Snowger each time, so I'm not guaranteed to get its rare variant. But with this, you know, at least I can limit myself to only basic abilities. Once you get the rare variant, then it'll take ages. This is why most of the rare variants I decided to get upstream. Other than the Cactaball and this, because, well, Golden Global. Because the other ones, of course, took so long. You know, how hard can it be to give me a red robot? Come on. How hard can you give me a claptrap? Yeah, I'll start putting you a claptrap.
We
to rest up to recycle it. Phantom went first. And Jade attacking first. I've even got a rare item as well. And you should be dead.
Diligence is its own reward.
If I end up getting a few level ups for this, it's not my fault. But this is one of the quests I want to get done before I end Act 2. Yeah, there's no reason why I shouldn't have to. The only reason why I won't do this jackpot one before the end of Act 2 is if I literally try and RNG fucks me over. And then buff, of course got the reason, I ain't got Unbridled Blade and I don't have enough P for it. I think by the end of these bloody quests I will do. Anyway, these two have come back. That should give time for the other three to come back after this. Mate, just come on, man. Honestly, how hard can it be? I don't care. Why would I leave all of the RNG stuff? Well, I mean, I say why do I leave all the RNG riddle stuff until now? That's because I didn't want it disrupting any of the other good streams. I'm not going to call this a good stream. This is going to be an utterly wank stream. It's just going to be doing this over and over again. But this just shows you what I've been doing every now and then throughout the game to get the rare enemies. But, I mean, this isn't just to kill the streams. Like, this is to do a quest. So this one's different. This is why I want to show it. Then this is just the final filler stream before I go into the final dungeon. So take your time. That 9 o'clock threshold that I mentioned might just bump up to 9:30. It might just magically bump up to 10 if it won't piss me off and take too long. I honestly don't care. Dragon Quest was actually perfect to play under these circumstances because if stuff like this do happen, it takes me ages. I've got nothing else to do, I've got nothing better to do. So I can't just sit here doing this. Especially when they give me a tight GO! 1, 2, 3, all the balls falling in getting an overpowered move, let's go.
Things are looking up.
Right, everybody's starting to level up again now. You know, I don't plan to level up this many times. I mean, it don't really matter. I don't think you can really over-level in this. Not on a normal. Draconian quest, you want to try and level up as much as possible. But levels don't really matter as much, I don't think, here. Because it's not the most difficult thing. Let's face it, the story more than that. Hello Scott, how are you? You always choose the bloody worst streams to come join me on. There's going to be no story here. It's just going to be doing the same battle over and over again until I get lucky and get the enemy I want. I said you have the best timing to join the streams. You know, 300 or more monsters flying. That's an extra blade. Just give me killing machines. And whenever you see a second one, it's just like you could fill that slot with a type GO so easily. I'm good. In a good mood today, to be fair. You know, are there any others? Oh. Hopefully the killing machine's down here can reset. Yep. Just face these two, let the other 2 or 3 reset, come back down here, up there, down here, up here, down here. Yeet. I mean, the quicker it does get type GO, the quicker I can go to the area. I think we might have to run. with a ride up to. And then the quicker I can make final preparations, which I might not have to make anything. Oh, you bastard. For the final preparations, you know, the stuff that I got in the recipes yesterday, I might not even need to use. They might not be good enough, so I might not end up making any preparations in the end, which means that the only thing left will be the Wheel of Harma and the Roulette wheel. So, you know, outside of this, there might end up being that much left to do anyway. So, the quicker you hurry up, the better. How long did we go for so far? I think that's 15. Nothing actually compared to some rare enemies. So platinum pockets of this. Of course, one that requires quite completion. Will it take this?
Victory is ours.
Crying out loud.
All is well that ends well.
Come on. Just wait for time to cool down so that I can go into that. And it expanded further. I thought there was going to be another one. I don't think I've ever seen a rare enemy cave come out with any more than one upper though, so I don't know if that's actually possible. There's no point booming, is there? Just attack you. Some people call that overkill. I call that releasing anger. Anyway, well, once it gets to about half an hour, that's when it's going to be annoying. You know, honestly, I know this stream will I honestly not bothered how long it's going to take. Really? Look, you could have put Type Geo right next to it. Stupid. Yeet. If Phantom ends up catching that night and gets Sylvando in there, we'll just go do the night errand and come back to the ship. Because I honestly, you know, I'm not bothered how long it takes. Let's get Sylvando in and see if he is pepped up already, so if Phantom peps up, I'm going to go do that first. Oh my god, 2 singles. If Phantom's about, if Hendrick's about to lose his pet power, we'll just swap him out and get Phantom up. Because what's the point in dwindling, you know? There's obviously no point, you know. It's always annoying when you get stuck on it. Run it over. Oh, isn't it about time you gave it me now? Oh, come on. It's getting boring at this point. I like how Jade went last week and she never goes last. But anyway. Honestly, you're boring me. You're boring me already, because I've done this so many times with so many rare variants, it's just got so boring at this point. Scratch me head. There it is. You know what, fuck you. Honestly, why are you giving me one on its own? No need. at this point it's taking the piss. I'm just going to keep on going, trying to get the killing speed until Phantom peps up. As soon as he peps up, I'm going to go over to Eerie and do Night Admiral. Oh, if I have to, I'll wait till Act 3 to get this done, shall I? And then I'll do it off stream, and then hand it in on stream. As far as I'm concerned, this is good enough. I'm not going to rest. I'm just going to break camp. See if the night time brings any luck. Overkill, I say it's perfect. It's all these types of work.
We win again.
Sweet. Ah! God damn it. The problem is that it isn't always sometimes, it's usually most of the time. Dragon Quest 8 was a stickler as well. Especially with the casino stuff. Like with Dragon Quest 11. I mean, when it came to doing the roulette wheel in Dragon Quest 11 the first time, I actually tried the tactic you can use in Dragon Quest 8. That didn't work. You know, I should have known it wouldn't work, but I tried the lucky number 23 tactic. I actually learnt that tactic from Maximilian last year. But you know, it's just... The fact that Phantom hasn't pepped up yet either is just annoying. You know, is that scale armor is quite far enough as well. What's the Night Club Arrow doing? Let's make it back to thingy again. Thank the Lord for that. Jesus Christ.
You ready for this?
That was very annoying. Anyway, as soon as Phantom peps up, straight into Night Aberon as well. You do that. Let me do that. Do your dash. Maybe a stronger version. You can't survive Gigabyte. They're too strong. Oh, Serena with the got back. Sit there. There we go. Chrono Crystal as well. There we go. Found a Type Geo Sprocket. So now all I need to do, once I hand this in, is go to the Eerie. We'll have to go to from the Chancellorage. Defend with Phantom until the Night Aberon hits him enough to pep up, unless he just does it naturally, but the chances of that are clearly very, very slim. And then, you know, once done that, make the preps. Sail Wanderer, how goes the fight against the Type Geos? Did you come bearing the blood-red innards of one of who fell at your hand? Yes, this is indeed a part of one. Ha! How do you like it, that fiend? This is what you get for... Thank you, friend, for doing as I asked. But let this be an end to it, this hatred, this destruction. It must stop. When I held the sprocket in my hand, I realised something. If I spend my life seeking revenge, I'll become everything I hate. I'll be just like a type Geo living only for death and destruction. My hatred blinded me to what was truly important, honouring the memory of my dear departed brother. Now I see the light, and it is thanks to you. I'll return to Sniffelheim at the earliest opportunity and live life as my brother would have wanted. Please, take this with my thanks. Some metal slime armour. So I mean, the metal slime stuff, of course, I've got now for recipes, so I'll see if it's worth it. By seeing if it's better. It is. I might be able to get a crafted version that's much better. Let's go to the Champ Sauvage. North. Of course, because I lost all the zoom locations and I haven't actually been back to the Eerie. It hasn't actually gone off again. Anyway, I'm going to check if the type Geo is in the battleground, because sometimes you find that the rare variants of certain enemies aren't always in every area you can get that enemy. Like the Jerkules, you get in Mount Fuji, but you don't actually get the rare variant until the Fortress of Fear. So when I split the Fortress of Fear into the two separate things, I'm going to have to try and get the rare variant if I don't elsewhere. So yeah, I've got that which I'll be doing last, that which I'll be doing next, and that which I'll be doing in Act 3, because I can't do it yet, because I haven't got a Blinded Blade on Phantom. Yeah, I'm trying to believe that. It seems so weird seeing that when it was like post-game in Dragon Quest 9. I mean, the chance of you seeing it was very slim. I mean, there was a quest for finding one in a grotto. The only problem I have with Dragon Quest 9 is with the grottos. You don't know what grotto you're going to find. And like, if you're looking for one of the fire elemental enemies, you might end up getting one of the water cave grottos or a mine where you don't find it. It took me about 3 months, I think, to do it in Dragon Quest 9 last year, from memory serves. I mean, I didn't mind it taking that long, but of course that was just because post-game took so long. Because of the RNG of the grottos and stuff, but... Hey, hey. Let's go. To the Eerie? Do you Eerie? Eerie? I said I don't remember if you actually lose your zoom locations for Act 2 to Act 3. I don't see why you would, because there's no reason to this time. Anyway, I think these are all Act 1 enemies, right? Apart from the Vicious Demon Rider and the Night Aberrant, which is what I came in for. So yeah, I've just got to wait for Phantom to pep up, and once he's pepped, put Sylvando and Hendrik in, because they've both got pep up already. And I believe we get the Night Aberrant up here, right? Here he is. Classic Dragon Quest, in the original Dragon Quest. The Phantom would just pep up straight away, make it easier. I mean, it's guaranteed, to wait it out. Might as well weaken it. Wait. Defend. Attack Phantom, it increases pep chances. And Jade, just you know, to insult me, Jade goes up. So I don't know, like, Phantom goes up so frequently when it comes to quests. It's like the Shy Pox in the Draconian Quest version. There we go. Out of everything I did in Draconian Quest, Shy Pox basically meant that sometimes Phantom would quote unquote get shy and would lose a turn. And as a result, really complicated stuff. Because he missed his turn, and it often happened at the time when you were nearly dead and you needed to kill, you needed to finish off an enemy before it kills you, or something like that. But anyway, here we go. Yeet. I don't actually see the point in a rise because literally what it does, it fully increases every one of Phantom's stats and then allows him to stay 10. It does nothing to Henry and Sylvando. Anyway, at least we can see a +2 attack thingy there. Yeah, that quest easy. I don't remember where I need to hand it back into though, actually. Anyway. Pot of a lot. Oh, of course it is, yeah. I mean, it makes sense because it's a quest about knights and Pot of Law, of course, where Sylvando grew up and where Hendrik went to get trained. So now this is done. I'll just go to a random campfire just to have a look for stuff to make and craft. The final prep before tomorrow, and then I'll do Wheel of Harma, and then I'll give bloody the roulette wheel a chance just for a laugh, just to end on a bloody RNG note. I thought that was quite funny. Point their cover into it anyway. Metal slime shield. Don't use shields, not my thing. So, you know, only Dragon Quest 9 have bloody the opportunities to use dual wheels. Anyway, no, I'm playing on a campsite. It don't matter at this point. And I need to check all the bloody bestiary interests to make sure that all the Type Geo slots have been filled. If they are Type Geo, I'm assuming they are. So, yeah. So it is literally just a Snoga variant. I'll show it there because I haven't got it. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to get a rare variant of it called Leviathan. Everything else is done. And I'll show you. So it is just that. But anyway, final prep. Get it. Metal slime sword. Attack 84. Now let me have a look at the attack power of Fizzle Foil. If I was to do that, and I was to do that, 352. Now let's see if it's better than 352, so I can use that as a second weapon then. Oh, it does. Get it. How hard is this going to be to make? Bang, bang. Oh shit, there's nothing to do that. Anyway, triple whammy, 1, 2. Focus a quick. Oh, okay. Master stroke. Face this flame. Perfect. So if I go for a quadra bash, automatically hit the one and triple whammy, get the sweet spot, maybe? That'll do. That's got me a +2 at least. Well, it'll be a +2 at least, maybe a +3. We'll see. +3 would be nice because it's... Oh no! Boom! There we go! I mean, I never bother reworking items even if I do get +1 or +3. I don't know. If it was Draconian Quest, I'm sure I'd do it differently. Oh. Right, with that. Great swords. Metal great sword. Holy shit. That's going to be good for Hendrik. So this is what I meant about final prep. I didn't know if all this stuff would be good, but the metal stuff usually is quite good anyway. Quadra bash. Oh, still shot. Oh. Oi! Face this flame. Quadra bash on the top, that would be mental. Imagine if I get a perfect. I've never had like all of them before, but 7 out of 8 is easily a +3. There's no way it can't be. That'd be like a +5 if it was possible. There we go. Knives. I still can't do Fenrir Fan. Where are Twisted Talons? Alright, Metal Boomerang, Seraphic Scepter, Sacrosanct, Metal Slime Spear. I need Twisted Talons again. And I can get a full fucking fork though. Which would be better if I get at least, well, try and get a +3 on it and it'll be better. Full Fathom Fork. There we go. That should be a perfection as well. Bellissimo. It does look pretty cool though. You look pretty cool with Jade wielding it as well. Anyway, well, now I've done that, I'll where is it? What's the sort of light? There it is. Metal Slime Sword. We can take that now himself as well. There we go. Let's have a look at the overall stuff. So let's ship that, and that's good enough for me. No. There we go. Right, that's weapons sorted. Let's have a look at armour. Metal Slime armour. We need some more Benzinium. Hey hey. Anyway, put Jade back in as well, alright? Yeah, there's no point doing all that stuff. So yeah, there's not much for armour wise, but weapon wise, an improvement. So rest. Then I'll save it, and I'm going to have to fast travel to the Field of Discipline to see what I can do for the Wheel of Harma. I don't actually remember how much there is for Act 2. There's quite a few in Act 3. I mean, the last one requires you to be level 99, and the battles are disgusting because it's so specific. If you don't choose the right parties for each one, then you're buggered. Let's just say a divide and a boomerang attack with Eric destroys one of them. Because you get like a certain amount of turns doing it. Anyway, so... That'll be fun. How long have we been going for? About 40 minutes, I think. So I get this done for about past, I go to about 9 on the roulette wheel, unless I obviously get bored straight away. Anyway, here we go. Oh, I forgot there was a bloody save point here. Never mind. Let's see how I fare. Welcome to the field of discipline. Here you may pit yourself against the Wheel of Harma and, while doing battle with ever more powerful foes, learn to draw every last ounce of your strength in battle. But there are two things you must keep in mind should you want to take this challenge. Firstly, consider the strengths and weaknesses of both your foes and your companions when choosing who is to face the wheel. Secondly, do all that you can defeat your opponents with as few actions as possible. Remember, I'll be counting the total number of actions taken by all members of your party. Should you best your foe efficiently enough, your efforts will be rewarded. Make sure to give it your all. But enough talk, please Luminary, select the first trial. So here we go. So you get 5 eventually. This has to be done in 8, but there's only 2 battles. I'll get Phantom in, and then we'll get Hedrick in for the powerful single target in, and then Jade for either powerful single target in or multi-target in. Deadly Dragon. Oh my god! This is Dragon Quest 3. Again, I didn't play Dragon Quest 3 until after Dragon Quest 11. So I didn't realise this theme was that. Yeah. Well, I mean, this along with a lot of other stuff are gonna be heavy on Dragon Quest. Maybe these weren't the best characters. Maybe I want Hendrik to be against the dragon. And then Phantom against these to use Giga Dash. I'm gonna move that as 5 moves. 3 more left. That's what I mean, like it's trial and error, you just want to see what you can do first off. Yeah, not gonna work, I'm afraid. And there we go. We've conquered the first trial about how many turns was it altogether. The Emperor's New Axe. 10 actions. The Divine Wrath, and then... Right, we'll try that again. Hendrik can Dragon Slash it. And then Phantom is not losing to these taunts. Bit of Dragon Quest 3 again. I think I'm going to appreciate the post game much more now that I've played quite a few Dragon Quests over the past year. Anyway, see now your feet, mate. Now your feet. That won't save you now. That's 6 turns. Very
We
impressive.
win again.
There we go. Sage's robe. Right, now we do second trial within 10. Fit to beat the band, the major leagues, and fee for farfeur. These look like they're all group ones, so if I put you in there and like booze and shit, that should be good enough. If I get Phantom there, you can just do whatever there. And then pairing with Rab. Oh shit, what am I doing? There we go. Because there's no way of knowing what you want to do first. But anyway, here we go. I don't think Serena is best pick for this though. Honestly, I don't know. She doesn't have Kaboom yet, that's the problem. If she had Kaboom, this would have been fine. What's that, 3 turns? I need to do it in 10, right? Yeah. I'll do one first. This will be... well, that's 4 turns, so I've got 6 turns to do it in. It depends what this fight is. 6 turns to do this shit. Oh, so it's an Ursa Panda. With a Were Tiger and Otter Shambles. Sacrifice the caster's life in order to destroy all enemies. I think that'll work. Right, what's that then? Is that 5 turns? I've got 5 more moves left. Five more moves. 4 more. Yeah, Kamikaze is a spell that, yeah. Can into the kill. Don't know how much health he has after this. I'll have 3 turns left. It's 2 or 3, I've lost count, I should have counted. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I was expecting to have a bit more health, but it is meant to be damage game, you know. There we go. Whee. There we go. Some reflections of protection. And 9. Whee. Dragon Dojo duos. Bottling lightning. Lightning conductors. Rogues. And then there we go. Right, last one. 15 moves, holy shit. The Femme Fatales. Autumn Attack. Lantern Festival and then the Dark Destroyers. Didn't know Sean Wallace was in it. Then get Serena in there, and Hendrick and Grab in there. Try a Kamikaze. It's 15 turns though. I'm not gonna be able to do this one yet, haven't we? Oh, it's all the Seductress enemies. Lovely.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I mean, this is a good way to get these here in, yes, as well. Anyway. Oh shit. I don't need Sylvando. Anyway, that's like 3 turns. She's lost all of her. There we go. So this one that starts off as RNG based. Still Sirens with a bloody I might have to come back to this one. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. Screw you. Good for you. Actually, like 5 or 6 turns. I didn't know how many that was, but she wasted so many there. All goes down to the kamikaze house. Oh shit. Right, that got down straight away. These don't go down straight away as it is. So Jade doing it on her own isn't over. This would be like 10 turns. This is fantastic. Rain of Fade. Oh my god, that'd be like 11 turns then. Yeah, this might actually come back. Worth a shot. Depends what Hendrik and Rab do here. Oh jeez. I shouldn't have chosen the 2 slowest to go into it again. Worst matchups ever. Fuck it. Only if I could hit multiple at the same time. Sylvando wouldn't have been good either because he would have just rushed it. I'm not going to get this good RNG when it comes to actually being able to do it. I think this would be like turn... I think it's about turn 10, not counting the time she was mesmerised and we got her turn then. I think she... 2 or 3 times at least. So I've got like 2 turns minimum to get this shit done. Oh dear. This is not good. The Donis. 25, I guess. Gigagat.
You're wide open!
Yeah. That's how broken that shit is.
Another one?
It's going to be so close. I don't know how many times Serena was mesmerised. Fucking dickhead. I've done it in 15 as well. She... Ah! Anyway, I mean... So, at this point it's down to RNG. I mean, I can do that. It's just... Yeah, Serena kind of buggered that one up. But anyway... I guess I'll give it till about 9 o'clock. The Rich's Rock Hard Roulette Challenge. I'm going to make a save on the statue. I'm not going to rely on auto-save. There's 2 different ways to know if you're going to get a jackpot easily. You talk to the bunny girl, and the bunny girl says she's feeling lucky. If she does that, then that means you've got more chance of getting a jackpot. If not, then you might as well leave. I'm not come back. I'm not going to get it. it's just completely luck based. So you know I don't like it straight away. I'm going to be coming back to this guaranteed post game. But why not have a laugh, eh? Well, why don't you have a laugh at my expense before I finish this shit off? Is it? Yeah, I'll get you stupid statue. Yeah. Not. Yes, I'm sorry, well, open it then, you bitch. If I get this first time, I'm actually gonna... I know I won't, but of course, whenever situations like this occur, you always think to yourself, what? Only if I get it first time, but it's not gonna happen. So yeah, just as a token thingy over here, we've got all this shit. Your very own Aegis Evolutions cheat sheet, which is pretty good to get. Scandalous swimsuit, Ring and Whip. That is a classic from Dragon Quest IV. Yeah, there's all this stuff, but what a way to end the stream. Gonna try and get a jackpot. So anybody that ever spoke to me while I was doing this, which is quite a few people, because I was doing it all bloody day, so I spoke to all different types of people while doing this, knows how much I hate trying to get the jackpot on the roulette wheel, because it is just luck based. Now there's 3 numbers I'm going to put it on, and well, I'm going to place on 12, 14 and the lucky number 23. I'll take Maximilian's advice. I mean, at the odds of 36 stake, if I do get it, then I get loads, and if I get the jackpot, I get it. I mean, I can get it, but not get the jackpot, because there's going to be like a little, jackpot with an arrow at the top, and if it lands on it as it spins, if the ball is in the one that it lands on the jackpot, you get it. But yeah, I mean, I could put it across all 36, and then I'll just break even. Either way, it don't matter how you bloody do it, you're getting boned either way. Number 4, 2 spaces from the jackpot, only 3 spaces. It really looks so faked though. Whenever I went for it, like I would see it like 2 spaces away from the jackpot, and it looks like it's slowing down enough to land on a jackpot space, so that it lands the one next to it, because it suddenly just keeps on moving. And it's annoying when it happens. Again, 12, 14, 23 for the shits and gigs. Just going to go in way too early. No! You bastard. You see what I mean? That always happens. Always happens. That must have happened about between 50 to 100 times when I did it. I thought I nearly got it straight away then. So yeah, 12, 14 and 23. The only numbers you need to worry about. Now 23 is a joke. If you watch the YouTuber Maximilian Dude, then you'll know. So I was sent a clip when he played, I think it was Dead or Alive, and he mentioned something to do with the number 23, and it's quite funny. I forgot what it was now. Yeah. Too bad. Well, I don't care. I'm not here. I'm not here for the little bloody pity prizes. It can land on the treasure chest as well, but you usually get wank stuff out of the chest. That honestly is terrible. Ah, what you doing? That's the jackpot, but on the other end. So this is basically what so many people got pissed off. Nobody likes this quest. Absolutely no one. So many... Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah. I've seen so many rage articles online about this boss. To be fair, it did piss me off, but I just got on with it and eventually I got it. So it's nearly given me second try and they're not going to get me close again now. Only if there was a thing I could enable to automatically keep the chips on the same slot. I don't have to keep on doing this every single time. Anyway. It keeps on landing on that side. It's not good. You are an absolute twat. Got nowhere near now. It got close first time. Literally a space off second time. Only if I got it that second time. Like, literally, I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I mean, jackpot, I'd only got like 32k from the jackpot. Even if the jackpot was at millions, it's because of how low. And obviously, I'm only playing on the 10 board, not a 100 or 1000 board. But I'm not bothered about doing it any other way. Honestly, I'm just glad there's not a trophy for getting all bloody piece of equipment, because it would be borderline impossible with all the stuff here. But it's not worth it for the most part. Anyway, yeah, the recent results, of course, are just to try and help you, but yeah. So I've been playing since the 33. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my 10th attempt so far. They don't always, well, I mean, they don't always mean anything, of course. They do that anyway. I mean, this is just a fine example of why people don't like gambling, because it's just a waste of money and time. Well, honestly, what do you really gain from gambling? I mean, you lose more than what you gain. Even if you was to win big money, you're going to lose your sanity by the end of it. And 20 more minutes, might as well, just you know. Might get a lucky pop shot and get like a space or two off the jackpot again. Not if you're going to do that, you absolute twat. It's actually stupid how consistent it's going in that bottom right corner. Like 90% of the time it will land in that corner. Right. It never lands in the bottom left. And it will land in the top left if it's 1 or 2 spaces off of the bloody jackpot marker. Otherwise it will land bottom right practically all the time, or the top right, either a few spaces towards the jackpot or just in the middle of nowhere. This is a good spot. No, why are you spouting out like that? Absolute prick. Honestly, I've got enough for 100 of these attempts. That's without even resetting. Well, I honestly don't care. I'm not going to win every time, because it doesn't matter. And plus you get the animation for winning tokens every time. Actually, it's slower, effectively. Oh, go on! Shit, no. Settled down too late. Look at that. Look at that. Why couldn't it have done that when I was on the 12? It just had to keep on going. That's what I mean. You can tell it slowed down much quicker than it usually does. So you can't help but think to yourself it's rigged. It'll only give it you when it wants to give it you anyway, but you know, if I was on towards getting the jackpot marker, that would have pushed a bit further. You know, because when I had the 12, it could have very easily stopped where it was, but it just kept on going a bit longer and it was unnecessary. No. Oh, look at that! Bottom left, you're trying to prove me wrong, are you? Of course it is. You know, I'm never going to get the jackpot. Yeah, prove me wrong again. Go on. Shouldn't say that, because that's the one time it will prove me right. Anyway. Oh, that is... what the fuck? Okay. So just so you know, I will be getting the jackpot, you know, off stream, and I'll be talking to the guy to get the statue off stream as well, because I ain't risking leaving the screen for them to reset it in case they expect you to get it, because I'm not taking any risks, because I'm not getting any more than one jackpot. You know, I ain't wasting time. you know, at the end of the day, this is extra. And I'm showing it off for the sake of showing that. Look at that. If it landed on 23, I'd have been close. How long have I got left? Oh shit, what am I doing? If I get this by utter mistake, I swear down. Imagine if it landed on 12, 14 or 23 and actually landed on a jackpot. I'd have been pissed. I've got nearly 20 minutes left. So you see it's landed on 33 multiple times now and it's trying to egg me on towards it. I honestly couldn't get tough. I'm sticking with 12, 14, 30 and 23. I just did random numbers every now and then, but I don't know if the bunny girl has said that she's feeling lucky, but it's good to stick to the same numbers if she does that, because she's supposed to get it, but it's all bullshit. It's just, it doesn't matter. I don't rely on the stuff like that. It's RNG either way. I'd get it at a time when it was least at odds of getting the jackpot. And then when all the benefits are there to bloody get the jackpot, I won't get it. So I ain't wasting time with all the useless pretences. Just go straight for it. If I get it, I get it. Don't, I don't. Right, with how long it took last time, I honestly can't be asked. Adorable. Oh. Oh. Why? It's going to land on 12 as well, isn't it? You fucker. Ah! I knew it. I mean, 12 is clearly the number to look out for. Then again, as I said, if it actually landed on 12, it would have probably just kept on etching further left, so it didn't actually land on jackpot space. I don't know how this actually works, because it's a computerised version. Of course, roulette wheels in an actual casino are meant to just be randomised, you know, and how the ball works. I don't know how they work it out in a computer game, but, you know. Too bad. Well, it's a shame. I don't care. Like, nothing could be worse than what happened last year. Even if this takes longer, I'm prepared for it. If it takes longer this time. Keep on spinning around for a bit. Go on. Go on. Why? Just why? That's twice. It's done that. I'm on 12 as well. Just why? You're evil. Like, it wasn't even anywhere near the point where it would stop for the jackpot. Like, it hung on before it settled down. So when it hangs on like that, you know they're just toying with you. So I wasn't expecting anything there, because I worked it out through seeing it all the time that it needs to be about 10 spaces from the jackpot count for it to work. The amount of times it's landed on 10. 10, 12 and 33. Just them three all the time. Anyway. How long we got? 15 minutes. Nearly about halfway through the time I've been spent doing this. Maybe get a 5 video after this as well. I might actually try for a bit. Well, I mean, if I get Snooker variant done quite quickly, I might try this again before I do tomorrow's stream. It all depends, to be honest. I know 36 again. That's come up before. Like the whole bottom row, other than 10 and sometimes 25 came out for the last year. You don't get any of the top row. You get so many from the top row. It's ridiculous. Well, that's going to be nowhere near, isn't it? What are you doing? Imagine people doing this in real life and thinking it's fun. What fools they are. I'm sorry, like, I know you get all those Vegas posh twats that bloody have money to burn, but this... Oh my god! It took so long to settle down. Whatever. I might keep the tokens I get because I've actually gone up from the amount I had. That's equivalent to about 12 goes. And I've won about 4 or 5 times. Dun, 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 dun. Don't settle down yet. Chest. I wonder what happens if you land on the jackpot bit with a chest. Does it still count? Do you get like a special... Do you get a jackpot version of an item? Does it multiply in the same way it would for a jackpot? Because let's say I'm getting 360 now. I'll probably get like 36k for a bog standard regular jackpot, but you can get $1 million if you do full bet. What are you doing? Honestly. Too bad. What? Oh, sorry, you were saying too bad. It's a shame because I don't care, mate. Cheered. About 10 more minutes. Again, this is just filler. This is just, you know, messing around a bit before the big finale. Why are you doing that for? If that was bloody already landing on the number that I hadn't marked, it'd settle down straight away. But no, you're about to cost all 3 numbers. Piss off. Piss off. I wish I could just auto it. I could just keep it going. I could just go... I'd literally watch a movie on the phone or something while I wait. So look, why are you spouting out like that for? It's like a load of bollocks. It just don't happen. I don't like it as well because they just purposefully tease you as well. You know when you're close and you've got a chance. You know when you're close and you haven't got a chance. You could have settled down. You bastard. I would have been 1 off anyway, but it's not the point. You see, if that 20 was the 12, it would have pushed again. And now I always say, I don't know if I keep on saying that, but that's the way it is. Why? What the fuck are you doing? Honestly. I'm bored of playing it a child's way. Honestly, can't be asked at this point. Swanson. I'm just ramping it up a bit. Are you fucking mental? Are you mental? Can you stop? Are you mental? Are you mentally deranged? Well, honestly, why? Just why? Fuck off, I don't care. You stink of piss. Honestly. Piss off. Oh, why are you spewing out like that for? Just like my chances have gone down now that I've probably put the stakes even higher. Just like, oh yeah, he's going to get a lot of money from that. We can't give him jackpot, can't give him anything. Can't let him get a lot of tokens, can we? No, we can't. Like, put me in an arcade that's skill-based, with skill-based machines. I'll be getting everything. Like, back in the day when I was a kid, going on 2p machines or whatever, any other machines, even the BS grabber ones that are not always reliable. slam out prizes every single time. Give me these shitty luck-based ones, I won't get fuck all. This is why I rely on skill more than luck. Luck gets you nowhere. Land on the 23, or fucking don't. Just bounce across every other fucker. As soon as you land on one that isn't one of the three numbers, just settle down magically, even if it's rattling about, it manages to not spew out. But even if it doesn't rattle about, it still spews out when it's on the number I have. It's stupid. Well, I can't help but complain about this, because how stupid it is, because I honestly hate anything to do with bloody computerised or real life roulette wheels. It's just stupid. It's a waste of time and money. And there's just people that bloody get addicted to it. Like people say to me, "No, you get addicted to video games." Fuck off, mate. So many people with much worse addictions. I'm not wasting thousands of pounds a day on a PS4. You know. Anyway. Rambling over. If I don't ramble, they might look at me. Maybe they're listening. Maybe there's a built-in device in the game where if I ramble and complain about it, I don't get it. I'm sure I said that exact same thing last year, and then just got it. Why? That was in any of the three. It just popped out as if by magic. Honestly, I've got three more attempts with bloody format chips. It's disgusting. Honestly. Just gonna do random ones now. If I get any reds, it will be a big multiplier, especially if it is 12, 23, or 13. Yeah, I knew it. I could put all but one number down, even include the chest, and it will land in that number. It's stupid. It's absolutely pathetic. That was just over 2/3 of the total numbers it could have possibly been. Still didn't get fuck all. Like, honestly. Do the same thing again. 13, 24 in reds. Go fuck yourself. Because the ones that you have the highest bet on are the ones that glow. You can't help but laugh at how bullshit it is. It's so stupid. It's that settle in, and then all of a sudden, it just pops up, loops round, and lands in one of the only slots that ain't available. And people wonder why casinos constantly get bad reception in Dragon Quest games. I didn't even like the Dragon Quest 5 one. What are you doing? Oh, it's because... got bloody, stop. No, fuck off. Stop playing when I say it, which is 5 minutes. And then I'm not touching the roulette on YouTube again. Because I honestly can't be arsed. Honestly, it just bores me. It's so boring. It's not fun just staring at a screen as a ball goes around a roulette wheel all the time. Honestly. Just look at the bullshit of it. Absolute bullshit. Too bad. You got bent over and smacked in the arse yet again. No, I'm gonna test that theory out. So all that. I'm gonna put a bet on every black but one. Bet not lose 33. That's the one that always bloody gets it. Right, let's test this out. Why didn't you settle down earlier for? Stop! 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 It makes no sense why it does that. Fuck off. Honestly. Like, honestly, there's no need for that. It's 3 times I got close. I'll put this bog standard bet on that. 1324 red. There we go, that'll do. So he tries to reel you in because it makes you get close a few times so that you keep it going. Then I did that once and then I ended up having like nearly an hour. I got nothing. Well, getting anything other than 12, 14 and 23, even with this tactic, doesn't get me anymore anyway, but it's just to literally fill the gaps. That's good. I'll have one more go after this and I'm just going to leave it. You know, it makes no sense. Well, it's not meant to, it's just shitty RNG stuff that I can't be arsed with. No, I said it's why I've become so skillful at certain games, because I'd rather play games that require skill, like Doom. It's why I always go back to it. It's one, it's got fantastic replayability, and I'm rewarded for skill, not shitty luck. I'd rather appreciate the skill element, like, because doing something out of skill, like putting Doom on Nightmare, is so much more satisfactory than getting a jackpot on here. When I got it, I didn't even celebrate. So, great, brilliant. Because I didn't earn it. Not really. You don't earn something through luck. You just gain it. That's the way I see it. Well, you haven't done anything spectacular to get it. You've just got lucky once. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I'm done. I mean, that outcome was obvious. I knew it was going to happen. Only the first jackpot. Only the first jackpot was what I was expecting. And if I took this slot, let's have a look. Hang on, it's the funny go over here. Let's have a look. Don't let me guess. You're gonna say, "Don't be a stranger." Oh, what a surprise she said don't be a stranger, which means I'm not the most lucky. Yeah, it's 77777. Anyway, I'm done. I was expecting that. I mean, everything I got done, of course, weren't expecting to get that done. Can't get that done yet. And then defeated monster list, I've got all but the Snoga variant Leviathan to get. So, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Dragon Quest XI Echoes of Elusive Age. And in the next episode, I will be going through the first part of the Fortress of Fear, where I'll be facing the first of the 3 boss fights there. I forgot his name, but he's like this dragon man. You get him as an enemy in some of the earlier Dragon Quest. You get him as a boss as well in Dragon Quest V, I think, or 6. No, 6. And then the dungeon is pretty big, so I'm just going to be getting through as much as possible. I might actually try and get to the ending 2 areas, like climb the floors, then end it before I go take on Jasper. I mean, I can reveal that because it's obvious. You know, of course I haven't had anything on Jasper in ages now. Yes, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. And I'll see you when I upload Breath of Fire as well.